Check tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your first purchase with TCG Center 5 code. You can also trade your Pokemon bulk for a new Sun.
How's it going, guys? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at the deck at the standard format. So in today's video, I'm gonna play with Mega Glalie-EX. So 220 HP water Pokemon with powerful attack for 3 energies. And this attack will does 100 plus 150 more if this Pokemon has 10 or more damage counters in it. Which means that with Cyro Mount, we can one-hit knock out almost every Pokemon without Fighting Fury Belt, without too many problems. Whaler-EX 250 plus Fighting Fury Belt 290, so that's not impossible to one-hit knockout, but still, any popular EX Pokemon can one-hit knocked out if Mega Glalie has 10 or more damage counters in it. Weakness on the metal, which is not a big deal, because if you're gonna play against metal deck, like Mega Caesar for example, this build also have Tauros-GX, Regice, and Glaceon-EX, so it can also be countered on that way. 3 retreat cost, which means that also can be Mega Glalie can be searched with the Heavy Ball. So the 4-3 line with the Glalie and Mega Glalie is going to be, of course, our main attacker. The backup attackers are going to be Glaceon-EX, Regice, and Tauros, simply because Tauros makes a lot of sense, simply because I'm running Ninja Boy as a secret attack in this build. 14 Pokemon, 34 training cards, and 12 energies, means of course 60 cards in total. That's the standard rule for the Pokemon trading card game deck. If you're new to the game, you should definitely know that. As I mentioned earlier, Glaceon can be definitely good with the Crystal Ray against Mega Caesar, but still, if our opponent is smart, he can still just one-hit knock out our Glaceon with his Caesar. So on that way, I can at least have backup attacker with Resistance Blizzard, and I can also have surprise attacker my Tauros-GX. But still, playing against weakness, of course, is going to be hard as usual. Some backup Pokemons for the free retreat in this deck are going to be Manaphy, of course Hoopa and Shaymin are going to be for the setup. Looking at the item list, I'm running of course 1 copy of Escape Rope, always good to have, because from nowhere with Escape Rope we can actually force our opponent to promote one of his budget Pokemon to the active position, where we can actually even somehow get to prize maybe knockout if we can, for example, force him to promote something like a Shaymin. 4 copies of Max Elixirs, because I decided to go with the Max Elixirs instead of the Mega Turbo, simply because of the fact that with the Max Elixir you have more different options attaching your energies, so you can just with double course energy from your hand have so many different attacks. You can go with the Resistance Blizzard, you can go with the Instant Freeze, Crystal Ray, or even just the Manaphy GX, which is just insane how many options this deck actually have. 1 copy of Super Rod, 2 copies of Trainers Mail, actually only 2 copies of Trainers Mails. This is the reason because I'm running 8 draft supporter cards, and that's the reason why actually we don't need to have 3 or 4 Trainers Mails in my opinion. 4 Ultra Balls and 4 V Seekers, as of course staple. Stadium Decision is one interesting, it's a Shrine of Memories. So decided to go with the Shrine of Memories simply because I can even attack with my Cryo or Cyro Mount. Actually, I can attack with my Instant Freeze instead of the Cyro Mount with my Mega Glalie, and that's very important simply because if Mega Glalie is full HP, he can go just for 100, but with the Shrine of Memories we can strike for like 150, 170 with Professor Kukui, so I'm definitely gonna give that Shrine of Memories big credit in this build. 1 copy of Hex Maniac, 2 copies of Judge, simply because if we want to use advantage of the Instant Freeze, we really need to have 2 copies of Judges, simply because the Judge will force our opponent to shuffle his hand into his deck, same as it's gonna force me to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 4 cards, so in that case I'm gonna have the same amount of the cards as my opponent, but it can also mess my opponent's strategy a lot. 1 copy of M, 1 copy of Lysandre, 2 copies of M. Of course, 1 Ninja Boy makes a lot of sense simply because I'm running so many different basic attackers like Glalie, Glaceon, Tauros, and Regice, but it's mainly here for that surprising Tauros-GX Mad Bull GX attack, simply because with double course energy, why not to run one copy of Tauros? And one copy of Olympia, of course, always good to have, even if we have that Manaphy in play. One copy of Professor Kukui for extra 20. Professor Sycamore, so we can simply discard hand and draw 7 cards. 3 copies of Glalie Spurtling, so I can evolve into my Mega Glalie without losing my turn. 12 energies, which 4 of them are going to be double cores and 8 of them are going to be water energies. So if you're looking for any of these cards, as usual, you can find them on tcgcastle.com. You can get 5% discount on your first purchase with TCG Center 5 code. You can also trade your bulk for the upcoming Sun and Moon Guardian Raising booster box. It's available worldwide. Even if you're from the Europe, you can trade your bulk in exchange for booster box. It's sealed. You can check with the description for more details. So I'm gonna play one game with this deck just to show you how it works in action. How good or how bad it's gonna be, you should judge by yourself. But my personal opinion that this is one of the better Mega Evolution decks available at this moment that can be played in a standard format. So let's do some game test and see it in action. So see you there. Alright, so I'm gonna call heads. Unfortunately, I didn't want the coin flip. So let's see if my opponent will decide to go first. If my opponent decides to go first, theoretically, I can go with my instant freeze turn 1, or with any other attack, like a Horde attack, like a Mad Bull GX, like a Crystal Ray, Resistance Blizzard. I'm just gonna need Max Elixir, Double Course Energy, and something like Escape Rope or Olympia. Of course, that's just speaking about theoretically. But in real life, it's a little bit harder to get all of these cards, simply because I'm not running Flowstone, so I can't retreat without attaching energy to my active Pokemon. On the other side, Lapras GX featuring Primarina GX deck, so this is definitely going to be one interesting match to watch. This is Poison Barb, just in case if you don't know what this card is capable to do. If the Pokemon with this card is damaged by attack, of course, it's going to be poison. So that's just it. Alright, I'm gonna play one copy of Ultra Ball here for N and for that Shaymin-EX. Then I'm gonna grab myself something like a Hoopa. Of course, with the Super Rod, I'm gonna recycle back my Shaymin. Then I'm gonna set up my Hoopa for something like Glalie, Manaphy, and one copy of Shaymin-EX. There we go. Alright, so one Spirit Link, one Manaphy for that fur retreat, which is very important, one copy of Shaymin for that setup. Alright, so there's Escape Rope and Olympia, but none of these two cards are actually good right now. So I'm just looking forward to play one more Ultra Ball, which is going to be for Olympia. And somehow I don't feel comfortable discarding my Mega Glalie right now at this moment. So I'm just going to get myself one more Glalie-EX, so I can have 2 of them on my bench. I'm going to play my V-Seeker, get myself in, refresh both players' hand. I didn't want to discard neither way my Mega Glalie or my Olympia. Not the Olympia, but the Escape Rope. So this is just going to be 1 energy attached to my Glaceon, because I need to move him next turn on my bench. So I'm gonna play double course energy on my Glalie-EX and then Sycamore for 7, because I'm hoping to find maybe a Max Elixir and Mega Glalie. Unfortunately, Crystal Ray is not gonna be effective against my opponent Lapras, so there is just one collect for 3 cards. Alright, so let's... okay, Professor Kukui top deck. But still, I'm gonna play Sycamore. If I go with my Kukui, I would get energy on V-Seeker. Oh gosh, this is so freaking bad. Yep, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I can't even try to paralyze my opponent, so I'm gonna pass my turn. I'm running only 8 water energies. Already my Super Rod is in my discard pile, which means if I go with another Sycamore for 7, that's not going to be smart, so I'm just going to play my V-Seeker for N next turn. I'm not sure if my opponent will decide to go with his Ice Beam GX, but I don't think he's gonna do that. He's probably gonna just use Blizzard Burn for like a 160. Unfortunately, he can't one-hit knock on my Glaceon with that Blizzard Burn because he don't have Fighting Fury Belt attached. And this is just Ultra Ball for Stage 1 Brionne. There's Repel. So your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemons. What should I promote into my active position? I should promote my Glalie-EX. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be, in this case, paralyzed with his Ice Beam. No, he just decided to go with the Collect. Why in the world would you do that? I don't know, but I don't care. I'm just gonna use my V-Seeker right now. I'm gonna play my N. And I'm hoping to get one Max Elixir and Mega Glalie. I managed to pull 2 Max Elixirs, but no sign of the Mega Glalie. So let's go with the Max Elixir. There we go. What else I can do here? Maybe Trainers Mail for Ultra Ball. Nope, just another Max Elixir, which is still not that bad. To be honest, because I'm gonna definitely retreat. But I can't attack for more than 50. And if I do that, I'm gonna be knocked out by his Blizzard Burn. So need to be a little bit smarter here. And that water energy will go down to my Shaymin, maybe? Yeah, it will go down to my Shaymin. That's gonna be one Ice Breath for now. And unfortunately, he is not paralyzed. Simply because I can't afford myself to attack for 50 with that instant freeze. It's not worth, because I'm gonna get 10 from the poison, and I'm gonna be knocked out with his Blizzard Burn. Of course, he's not gonna be able to attack turn after. Still, don't want to do that. It's no rush here, so there's a Primarina, but still no sign of energies attached to Primarina. I need somehow find as fast as possible my Mega Glalie. I'm so scared to play my third V-Seeker here. So finally my opponent decided to go with his Blizzard Burn. So right now, perfect time to get that Mega Glalie in play. There's a Judge. There's also Max Elixir for one more water energy, which is gonna be attached to my Hoopa. It's time to play Shrine of Memories, no doubt about it, and it's time to use that V-Seeker for Professor Sycamore. So all I really need right now is just Mega Glalie, and that Lapras is gonna be one hit knocked out. There we go. There's also Ninja Boy. So Mega Glalie, finally here, and I can attack with my Cyro Mount for like 250, which is more than enough for the one hit knockout, even against his Primarina. Right now, a Primarina will be able to attack for like barely 50, but that's gonna be exactly enough for the knockout against my Mega Glalie, which means I'm probably gonna promote my Glaceon in the front. Yeah, probably I'm gonna do that. Alright, so second water energy, he can go for like a 50. And I'm also gonna take 10 from poison. If there was no poison barb, that Primarina right now would be knocked out so easily without too many problems. But unfortunately, it was there. Okay, I still have that Ninja Boy, which means I might just use the Ninja Boy on my Shaymin, for example. Not sure yet to be honest. How many cards my opponent have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna top deck one card. Okay, I mean, I can go for like 150 with my Instant Freeze and Mega Glalie because I have the Shrine of Memories in play. To be honest, don't see a reason why I wouldn't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, Glalie, both players right now have 7. I'm retreating down to my Mega Glalie, and I'm using my Instant Freeze. So 150, why not? I mean, the next turn he's gonna be knocked out, and for example, if I didn't have the Shrine of Memories, there is no way I could actually 2-hit knock out his Primarina in this case. But right now, actually, Shrine of Memories is a big deal, and is gonna be very important. On the other side, he can use Grand Echo GX, and simply he can heal all damage counters from Primarina, which might be good, which might definitely be a good. Simply because if he decides to do that, next turn he might get Crushing Hammer and something like Roaring Seas for like 120, and he can completely discard both energies from my Mega Glalie and maybe get option and chance to knock him out turn after that if I'm not going to be able to retreat. But luckily right now I have enough resources in my hand to retreat. I have that Water Energy. I also have Ultra Ball, so there is one Lapras for my opponent. This is just a baby Lapras from the break point. Okay, so yeah, he decided to heal all 150 damage counters on his Primarina. My top deck is gonna be Hex Maniac. Okay, 5 cards in my opponent's hand. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, and with the Regice, I'm gonna have 5. I'm not gonna take any card in my hand, or I can even grab myself. Well, I can grab myself Mega Glalie, simply because if I do that, I can cut one card from my hand, which is gonna be a Glalie Spirit Link. And I still have that option to attack with my Instant Freeze for like 150. So striking for 150 one more time will definitely force my opponent to get one more Water Energy to use that Roaring Seas for 120, and then he can discard my probably double Colorless energy. I'm not sure if there's gonna be maybe Enhanced Hammer and Crushing Hammer or something like that, but so far I have victory in my hand. So there's also a Psyduck for that Golden Break. I think maybe a little bit too late. There's a switch, which is gonna be down to the Psyduck. Alright, so Confusion Wave. Interesting. Both active Pokemon are gonna be confused. But the good thing is that I can simply do next thing. I can retreat down to my Shaymin. And I think right now it's perfect time to Sky Return with my Shaymin-EX. Yeah, that's gonna be definitely good decision. Sky Return my Shaymin and promote my Glaceon-EX, for example. Because I have Manaphy, I can switch for free anytime. Plus I can also maybe just top deck. Oh, there's an energy switch. Alright, where it's gonna be? Probably from the Primarina to the Lapras GX, but I might be wrong, we shall see. It's very important to have that Crystal Ray available, simply because with the Crystal Ray I can block that Primarina from being able to attack. So there is retreat down to the Lapras, and this is going to be collect for 3, which means retreating back to my good friend Mega Glalie. Or I can even force my opponent to give me at least one prize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why not? Why not? Let's see what we can get. Escape Rope at least is going to be for the knockout. One of his Pokemons are going to be knocked out, there is no doubt about it, and it's going to be Psyduck. It's not that bad, to be honest. 3-6, I have still 7 cards in my hand. After I attach 1 energy to my Mega Glalie, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to be very cautious when you play these cards. But still, I don't even need to go with my Instant Freeze for like 150. I can even go for like 50 and it's going to be more than enough for a knockout against Psyduck. So one prize for me is going to be a VS Seeker, and that's very important, VS Seeker, simply because if I run out of the energies, I can get VS Seeker for Olympia, and I can escape from that retreat lock. So that's going to be Primarina promoted in the active position. Right now, Primarina is capable to attack for like Bubble Beat, which is gonna be, oh no, why in the world would you attach energy to your Primarina instead of the Lapras GX? Because you can use Lysandre to Manaphy, and you can attack Manaphy for like 90. Alright, definitely you can do that. Definitely you can do that. But what's gonna happen after that? After that, I'm gonna use my retreat down to my Mega Glalie, and I'm simply gonna use that VS Seeker for something like a Judge. So both players will get 4 cards. Yes, please use that Judge. And I can go for like 150, or I can go for 100. Any of these 2 attacks are going to be more than enough for the knockout against his Primarina. I'm still confused why he decided to attach energy to Primarina instead of the Lapras. It really doesn't matter because the game is unfortunately over for my opponent. I simply have enough resources here for the knockout. Not right now, but the turn after that, definitely. If he was able actually right now to go for like... oh, let me see something. I have Ninja Boy. So I'm gonna just Ninja Boy my Manaphy into my Tauros. And then I'm gonna attach my double cores energy, and after that I'm just gonna retreat my Mega Glalie. I should first retreat Mega Glalie actually, and then swap my Ninja Boy into my Mad Bull GX, and I can go for like 270 and finish this game. Well, why in the world I wouldn't do that? So that's the knockout, and there we go. So plenty of different attacks you can actually use and combine with this other Mega Glalie toolbox. That this is just insane. You have so many different options, so many different attackers, and the deck actually looks very strong, and really it is very strong in the gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I hope you're gonna like this video to help me out, and I also hope you're gonna subscribe to my channel to be the part of my community and also to support me. If you have any questions, make sure to leave comments below. Let me know also what you think about this deck. So I hope to see you also in the next video and next time. So have a nice day wherever you are. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.